Hey! Hey you! Welcome to the JKS podcast. So I thought for maybe this week we'll start off with something a little bit different. Maybe we'll just check in with each other. How are you, Nippler?
Collingwood lost this week, and that's all I really care about in life, so
I actually don't
I'm
care.
really depressed and I could really use the help of a friend.
I really don't care. Welcome back to the
Having suicidal
JKS
thoughts.
podcast, episode 4.
Gonna do it.
I'd like to thank our future sponsors, Manscaped, G Fuel,
Prime.
HelloFresh, all of them, you know? And I expect retrospective payments when you eventually sponsor us at one point in time. How are we, boys?
Great intro.
That was great.
You really ruined my plan. I was gonna do that and then cut you off and then just go into the intro, but you kept talking.
I was just trying to get help from a friend in a tough time.
Oh, this is a little unrelated, totally unrelated. It's not on the topic list at all. But I watched a horror movie the other night, Midsommar. It's like ultra famous. Have you heard of it?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. That's where they go to like a cult type
Yeah,
situation, right?
in Sweden. It's like Midsommar and Hereditary. The director did both of them, and they're both like acclaimed horror movies. Holy shit! Watch that movie. That is fucked up. But talk about friends needing help from other friends. My God. And if you'd seen the movie, you'd understand. Anyway, as we were.
Well, we both established that we hadn't seen it, so we don't understand, but
Hopefully someone out there actually understands. But we have a jam-packed podcast today, boys, so we're just going to kick straight into it with a little bit of fun. Now, Nippler, do you feel like I take my frustration out on you week by week in this podcast?
yeah, but it feels like you really need it.
I do, actually, yeah, I do. But I don't need it this week. I've had a good week, and I'm going to be charitable. And I have a bit of a fun game here that isn't aimed at making you look like an idiot or trying to rob victory from you. And we're going to attack Jed a little bit today. What do you think?
That's great. So no cheating, no collusion between you two.
We'll see.
You know, at work, I am known as the calm one.
You're known as the calm one.
What?
Yeah, so I am good with whatever you're throwing at me.
Like being calm is one thing, but being so calm they named you that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
That's
you're just a robot. People at my work call me Garfield.
because you're a fat orange cat.
Wow.
lasagna.
You hate Mondays?
No, so I do hate Mondays.
Is it Daddy John?
I'm a giant pussy. No.
Oh, slightly unrelated. I heard the
Yeah.
best call this week from someone at training. Like
Hit
the
us.
best call. So one of the boys, there's 2 army boys, and one of them got hurt, and he gets hurt pretty frequently. So the other guy called him a tampon because he's in for 1 week and out for 3.
Oh, that is good.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's Nippler's like soccer career.
No, I was in for like 12 weeks and then out forever. So
Yeah, okay, all right.
Why do they call you Garfield?
Because I get frozen meals for lunches, but the only frozen meal that's that's $3 and 400 grams is lasagna. So I have lasagna pretty much every day at work, and now they've started calling me Garfield.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was having Subway every day before, and I'm surprised they didn't call me Jared, the Subway guy.
You do share a lot of similarities with Jared.
Yeah, especially now with the mustache. Like if I start eating Subway again, I'm definitely copying Jared.
Didn't he get done for something bad?
Kitty fiddling. Did he? I
Don't call it that.
I can't remember if he fiddled them himself or just watched.
No, he's convicted. I think he just owned a fuckload of CP. Like a fuckload of CP.
Subway would imagine being Subway in that crisis meeting when you're a security person. Gets
Yeah,
done
like-
with like 100 terabytes of CP.
But yeah, if there was a measurement of things like a gram, 2 grams, a fuck ton, he had a fuck ton of CP. So definitely one for jail. I told you we have a jam-packed podcast. All right, back on track. The train is rolling. So I'm gonna throw a bit of shade at Jed, and I'm gonna give him a tough game today. All right, we're gonna play No Cringe Challenge. So we all know you're notorious at cringing at all of these terrible dad jokes. So I have 30 of them.
Don't shake your head. You are. You're
So I have-
lying.
I'm Zen.
I've- I have 30 of the like daddiest dad jokes I could find.
The daddiest. Fuck yeah.
I wish you had 40.
Trust me, 30 is going to be enough. And if either of you cringe, the other person gets a point. So, and basically any reaction outside of just laughter is going to be counted. And I'm going to be watching you both, which I think is the real challenge. Me watching somebody that isn't my own face throughout this whole challenge. So,
You could have to stop masturbating while you do it.
all right, are we ready?
Hit us.
Sure.
Let's do it. All right, number one. Why do oysters donate to charity? Because they're shellfish.
Pretty good.
Dude.
That counts.
This is going to be an easy win.
Oh, that counts. All right, that is 1 point to Jetty. I need to get another Word doc open because I'm going to be writing down lots of points, I think. Hang on 1 second.
I get a point for that. Or a point
Sorry.
against me.
It's
1
golf
point
rules.
against.
You want low.
Oh, that's not good.
How about that? Okay, least point wins. That's just going to make it easier for me so I don't fuck this up. All right, number 2. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. Get cringed again.
I thought you did all the dad joke. You killed them off like weeks ago. They're
Nope.
back.
Yeah, I spent a lot of hours pulling these together. Which knight invented King Arthur's round table? Circumference.
Was that a laugh or a cringe from Jet?
That was
I
a
couldn't
laugh.
tell.
We'll give him a laugh for that one. That was definitely a laugh. What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. Hey, he did it. He did it. He didn't cringe. Okay. What happens when you witness a shipwreck? You let it sink in.
Dude.
I can't help it.
All right, that is 3 points to Jetty. Now remember, you want less points, Jettykins.
Oh, okay, so it's like golf.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. I get it now. I get it.
And who won at
I was
golf
warming
last
up.
time we played?
Oh fuck.
Did you?
You're
It's me.
He did. Yeah.
How?
By like 2
Putting.
points, I think.
No, we
Putting.
drew.
Good.
We
Good
drew.
ability.
No, the
No, I
game
won the
before we
last
drew.
one.
Oh no.
All right. What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds.
Where are you
That's
getting these from?
That was another cringe. I just googled dad jokes and then like sift through like the top 30 Google.
I feel like I've done the same
results.
thing though, and then these must have.
I
been
spend
new
I
ones.
spend a lot of time sifting through these, and I get like 100, and then I'll go through them with Lane, and then we'll like pick out the 30 best. So
So I should blame Lane for this as well.
basically, yeah. All right. What's the easiest way to make a glowworm happy? You cut off its tail. It will be delighted. Jen doesn't get it.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time.
Oh, he's staying strong. Jet found a patch of form here.
Still well. All right. These ones are kind of soft. We pick up a bit later. So what's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano. You can't tuna a fish.
That's the worst one you've ever done.
Now, Nips, that was a bit of a cringe on your face.
Oh, okay. Mark it off.
You little bitch, you just took that.
Oh shit!
Oh, smack talk.
Yeah. All right. What's the action like at a circus? Intense. Jenny's trying to. You can see what he's thinking. His eyes like go up to the left. He's like, huh? So intense and then
Oh,
intense.
yep. No,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. One of my personal favorites here. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle.
The way you said umbrella is insane.
I've been criticized for this in the past. Did I say umbrella?
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost cringed at that.
Sorry, umbrella, which is retarded, but anyway.
Do you say Wednesday?
When is what?
Wednesday.
Oh, funny. No.
Library.
Yeah, library, right? It's meant to be library. Yeah, I say library, like library.
It's normal.
What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse.
I like that one.
Jetty, that counts. That's a 5.
Do you know what a brony is?
I do.
Of course you do.
Oh, yeah. They're the guys who are really into My Little Pony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're also the
Yeah.
guys that dress up in like My Little Pony costumes. Have you seen that yellow
Very.
costume behind me?
That's a brony, is it?
Basically,
Nice.
it's a giraffe, but one step removed. But yeah,
I don't want to ask why. Let's move
It
on.
it really is an inflatable giraffe outfit.
Don't take the bait.
I'm not taking the bait. Let's move on. It's definitely a sex thing.
Oh, anyway, all right. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick.
I feel like you've said that one before.
Yeah, I might have said that one before. Okay, maybe we're crossing universes here. Parallel universe theory. Maybe that's one of those Mandela effects.
You're making me cringe right now.
All right, what kind of car does an egg drive? A Volkswagen.
Oh, that's
Volkswagen.
shocking, dude. That's such a stretch.
That counts. That's a cringe.
That was definitely a cringe. What grades did the pirate get on his report card? 7 C's.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. How you feeling, Nips? You are in a commanding lead. That was the halfway mark. That was 15 out of 30. Jed's at 7. You're on 1. How you feeling?
Yeah, I've got this in the bag.
I think you're enjoying this. Okay, what kinds of pictures do hermit crabs take? Shelfies. That was a cringe, Nips.
That's a laugh.
That
But it
was a
doesn't
cringe.
matter. I won't argue with you. It doesn't matter.
He's been a little bitch tonight, just taking everything. Just doing what you say, Shawnee.
Yeah.
7-2, mate. I can do whatever I want and win this.
He's not used to being treated nicely. Like, I give him, like, we have one bloody thingy-mabob, one game that isn't, like, just attacking him, and he's confused. He needs to
is.
self-deprecate. Deprecate. Don't shit yourself. Okay?
Too late.
Alright, why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it.
Terrible.
I have so much fun doing this. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? Poor guy really needed some space.
Oh, no.
That's 8. What's the number 1 cause of divorce? Marriage.
Shit. Shit's tried so hard to hold in the cringe.
He looks angry.
I was going to say, no shit, dumbass.
Yeah, it would have been justified. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk.
That's a cringe. That was a cringe.
That's horrible, man. That's shocking.
I love how you're trying to hold it in, and then 2 seconds go by, you just have to.
It's just so dumb, though.
Yeah, you can't contain it. I'm only familiar with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Hey, you did well. There we go. Did you hear about the beautiful wedding? Even the cake was in tears. He's holding strong. Nippler's just stone face. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom.
Good one.
Alright, 5 left. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. That's a cringe.
That's a classic one. I've heard that one a couple times. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Why are groups of fish so smart? Because they travel in schools.
That's bad as well, man.
I won't count that one. That wasn't a cringe. What did the drummer name her twin daughters? Anna 1, Anna 2.
That's by far the dumbest one you've ever done.
Number 28. I witnessed an attempted murder earlier. Fortunately, only one crow showed up.
Kind of clever.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. The rotation of the Earth really makes my day.
That's decent.
And my favorite, I saved it until last. Number 30. Jed, you've definitely lost. 10-2. What do you call a canine magician? Labracadabrador.
I only laughed because Nipple laughed then.
Oh, I knew it was going to be something stupid, but that's great.
How good was that?
10 out of 10.
Jetty, a valiant effort.
I hate you.
Yeah, he went down in a landslide. 10 versus 2. Oh, good times. Hey, Nips, are you drinking?
Yeah, having a beer.
Nice. I still haven't had a beer since your birthday. Well, pretty much.
No way.
What does
that's
that
true.
mean?
Yeah, what does pretty much mean?
Well, no, like, yeah, I haven't had a beer since your birthday, pretty much. Like, I had one at dinner on Thursday, and then I had like a few beers on Friday and Saturday. But other than that, like, I haven't had a beer since your birthday. It's going good.
I've just been binge drinking every night for your birthday.
No, seriously though, I stayed completely sober for like 11 days, and then had one. Well, I had a sake, Sahi, or whatever it is.
More and more.
Yeah, 4.1 standard drinks, the bottles at the Japanese place Lane and I went to, and then I got a long neck VB from the bottle next door to drink in the car on Thursday, and then I had
pairing.
yeah.
Japanese
Yeah.
and BB.
I like how you're like pleased at how much you're drinking, or proud of how much you're drinking, even though it's more than 99% of the population still.
And it was on a Thursday, so yeah, I had work the next day, and yeah, I've had like a case since then, so yeah, doing well.
Bottle of Bundy, yeah.
But yeah, and I've been going for runs.
Yeah, you texted me about this. That's shocking. I don't believe it.
I swear to God. I texted Nippler asking for advice because I'm getting blisters on my toes. They're like fucked up. I don't know if you can see the band-aid. Well, maybe you can't. That toe?
We're
Right?
getting some OnlyFans content for free.
And then the same on that toe. It's because like my pinky like curls in and it rubs on the side and it's giving me blisters. But yeah, I went for 2 runs, boys. Getting healthy, getting fit.
How far?
How far did yeah?
I didn't know you were going to ask for the specifics.
What was
so-
your average pace?
I'm going to tell you, hoping that you don't understand anything about average pace and you think it's really, really fast, but you also run, so you probably will call me out. I went for a 3K run. It's 3Ks. But it was up a mountain and it was really fucking hard and it took me an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, no.
Buddy.
That's a nice walk. That's a nice walking pace.
It was up a minute. It was up a mountain. My second stat's a little better. I did 6Ks this morning in 39 minutes.
This?
Is it?
It's not too bad.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, compared to your first run, it's
Yeah, well, that one
really
was up a
good.
hill. This one was just like flat surface. But yeah, 39 minutes, 6Ks.
But considering how long your legs are,
Yeah, I
you should be
know.
too happy with yourself.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, but I tried. I only had like 3 breaks from the running. It is really hard to keep running. Like I don't know, like how you like.
How you can take more than one step.
Yeah. But like people just run and they don't stop running, and I don't know how people do that.
Yeah, I was going to say something about you smoking, but you haven't smoked in a while, so I can't make
Yeah,
that
that's
joke.
right.
But
Yeah,
your lungs are still
smoking anymore.
damaged.
They are still damaged. Yeah, and I'm like pretty convinced at this point I have like emphysema or lung cancer because my asthma got really bad right before I quit smoking, and then it like died down a little bit and recovered. But now it's starting to get bad again. So I feel like I was aggravating the cancer, and then it like subsided a little bit, but now it's just like naturally growing without the cigarette, and now it's
Yeah.
back to where it
The
was.
fresh air triggered it.
Yeah, probably. I was expecting I don't know, more insults or more banter about my running.
I'm just happy you're getting your life together.
Okay. So
We're
are we
really
gonna
worried
do
about you,
the?
Dan.
Yeah, fair, but we're getting there. So we're gonna do a half marathon together, Nips, or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do it on one condition: we don't run together.
Yeah, no, I was always going to leave you behind.
No, Sean will be leaving you behind.
Yeah, you seen me, mate? I'm
You go
white,
for
and
2 runs. You think you can leave me behind?
my nickname is the White Kenyan. And you're gonna beat me in a running race? Are you kidding me? Your nickname is Nippler. You think the White Kenyan is gonna lose to someone called Nippler?
Why are you called the White Canyon?
Because I'm built like one and I'm white.
Built
No.
like a canyon.
Yeah, I got long legs. I'm tall. I'm lanky. That was probably racist.
What?
Realizing I just called anyway.
Do you know
moving
what?
on.
Only when you said that you thought it was racist, I realized you were saying Kenyan and not. I thought you meant like
Canyon, like
yeah,
Grand Canyon.
like the Grand Canyon. I'm like,
Well-
what the fuck are you talking about? The White
Because-
Canyon.
Why
But then you said you were built like a canyon. I'm like, what does that mean?
It's really deep.
Yeah.
So it took a racist comment for you to understand? No, Kenyan. Like, why would
Yeah, no, I
Kenyans
get it.
run well? I said,
I was very
okay.
confused.
I love that you're laughing along anyway, just for support.
Listen, if you listen back, I sounded very confused.
No, White Kenyan. Thank you very much. Because they're good at running. Do you understand now?
I understand, and you can't call yourself that.
There we
Cultural
go.
appropriation.
Thank you. All right, do we actually kick off with a topic? So we're not here until not here until midnight.
Let's do it.
Derek Lewis off the bat. I know you guys. I was kind of hoping you guys didn't watch today, because I have Twitter clips of all of his celebration and the knockout and all that kind of stuff. How insane was the Derek Lewis fight?
That knockout was so good.
I've never seen anything like that. He was a
100
heavyweight.
kilo, 120 kilo man just launches his knee directly into your chin.
Yeah, so for
Fuck.
people who aren't familiar, Derek Lewis, his nickname is the Black Beast. He's a UFC fighter, and he like weighs in at the heavyweight limit, so he's as big as it gets, and is this big black man, really fat, notoriously unhealthy, and just goes in there and just melts people. But he opened his heavyweight fight with a flying knee. He just sprinted at the other guy, jumped up, and connected with a flying knee that knocked the guy to the ground. Then he gets on top and finishes off the fight. It was awesome. One of the best UFC things I've ever seen.
And takes your shorts off.
Second best UFC thing I've ever seen. First being his post-fight celebration. So I have Twitter videos. I mean, you guys watched it, but I'm going to show them anyway. Of his celebration. Now he's known for his line. He had a post-fight interview one time with Joe Rogan and said he took off his pants. Joe Rogan asked why, and he told the audience that his balls were hot. So this time, right after the fight, he did the same thing. He took his pants off and then started thrusting at the audience and celebrating. Pants off, starts just thrusting. Starts running around. Then he jumps up on the side of the cage. Gotta love it. So wholesome. And then wholesome. But then he jumps he does an interview, and his interview is even better.
Balls got hot.
Talked about his balls being hot once again. But then when asked about the flying knee, he says, I'm going to throw some bullshit and see if it lands. That guy has to be one of the most entertaining people in the UFC ever. So much fun.
The very end of the speech was pretty bad as well.
What'd you say?
He was like, I'm going to go home to my wife, like, turn up her guts or something like that.
Oh!
Yeah, he like called her out. It's like, honey, I'm coming home to beat up your guts.
I'll never forget. He when he knocked out Travis Brown, who was Ronda Rousey's husband, got on the mic and was like, "Ronda Rousey, where's your fine ass at?" Oh, crazy! So there's all these memes about, anyway, him cucking Travis Brown.
You seen all the memes with Herb Dean, like finishing off Poirier because he slid in, like with the elbow and everything.
Yeah, what is it? The people's elbow or whatever, the arcade move. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick from Herb, though.
Yeah, he sprinted in, man. That was awesome.
No, that was good to see, especially after a knockout like that. It's brutal. But anyway. Oh, and he threw his cup into the crowd. That was the last thing. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
You'd love that, wouldn't you, Shawnee?
I would fucking love that. Yeah, I'd sell it. Maybe.
You'd be sprinting down rows to catch it.
All right, Shawnee, I'm going to send you 2 tweets.
Oh,
How shit does Twitter look now with just the X? Like it looks
so
so calm.
bad, man. That's part of the content. It's one of the topics, so we can talk on it. But yeah, you see it up there, Jetty?
Yep.
They've replaced it with X now.
You know what the bird was named after?
The what?
The Twitter bird?
No.
It was named after a basketball player called Larry Bird.
Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't look into it. I gave you a fact.
What's
Yeah,
the
right.
bird's name? Larry.
Yeah, the Twitter bird.
No one knew that.
Yeah,
Well, that's why it's a
definitely
fun
not.
fact.
Yeah, nice. All right, we're looking at a tweet here. Oh no, I did see this. So we're looking at a tweet. Izzy is like crouching over from behind Paulo, who's now going to be fighting Kazmat Chimaev, and he tweeted out here he got his secret juice because Paulo talks about his secret juice all the time, and now he's inferring that his secret juice is Israel's sperm. You know,
Which we don't know if that's true or not.
yeah, that is funny though. That is a fucking funny tweet. All right, oh, there's another one. Okay, so we're looking at Ty throwing a shoey. You got dropped by Gain. You got dropped at birth. So a fan tweets him saying, yeah, you got dropped by Gain. And then he responds saying, yeah, you got dropped at birth. Too bloody good. How are you seeing Twitter tweets?
It just comes up on Messenger sometimes. So yeah.
Fair enough. Nice. No, those are good. That's funny.
What's going on in the dream? I'm ready.
Tell us about your dream.
No, I can tell you, Niffler. I can tell you.
It's
Okay.
What's his
All
dream?
the time, Sean has talked to us about Twitch streamers. So there's a massive crew of Twitch streamers, and Dream's one of them. And I'm sure there's some drama going on with some gambling circuit.
Wow. Yeah, he listens to me.
It's
Oh.
definitely to do with gambling.
No, so there's no gambling, but it is pretty fucking funny. It's like one of the most extreme cases of cyberbullying of all time, but it's hilarious. Don't worry, it's not a dark story. So Dream is a Minecraft streamer on YouTube, but fucking ultra famous, one of the most famous YouTubers ever. But he streams behind a mask, so he has like this like big smiley face mask. I'll show you a picture.
I'm imagining like the Purge mask for some reason.
No, like it's remember
I'm
like
just
he's a
imagining
kid.
Dead Mouse, the DJ.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's, yeah, this.
Oh, it's
Like,
even creepier.
Ah, God.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
Yeah, so he used to wear that mask all the time, and then like it became this big deal. He's friends with Mr. Beast, and like there was this like big hype for like a face reveal. Like he had like 30 million subscribers,
Oh,
probably
he's
more.
definitely ugly. You don't wear a mask all day if you like that. If you're not ugly.
This is kind of old news. I'm shocked you guys haven't heard about it, but he did the face reveal, right? He made this big deal about it, and like did this video. One of the most watched videos on YouTube. He did a face reveal. This is him.
Oh, it's
He's
not even
fine.
that. Yeah, it's fine.
It looks fine, right? But if you hype up the reveal of your face for the entire internet for years to the point where you're in the YouTube rewind, not taking your mask off, he like pretended, but then there was another mask underneath it. You're going to get nothing but criticism when you finally reveal your face. So of course,
what people expect? Did they think there was a model behind the mask or something?
it did not matter what he looked like. Like, people were just going to roast the fuck out of him, and they roast the fuck out of him. So every single like lookalike person that they could find, they made memes about him. So there's like this. So the guy, like the elf from Shrek.
Oh, they're
is, like,
going after the chin. Yeah, they're going heavy on the chin.
yeah, and then like he's like the father of fucking Lord Farquaad, and then Prince Charming, yeah, stuff like that. Like another one here. They hit him with this bad boy.
What is that?
What is that?
I have no idea.
I had a nightmare with that in it.
Some sleep paralysis demon. I don't know.
It does
but-
kind of look like you, Sean.
Hey,
Just a
get fucked.
mustache, some bit of hair, same face shape.
Same skin color too. I'm pretty pale.
Yeah.
So anyway, the internet just fucking roasts him, posting all this stuff to the point where he now has gone back to wearing a mask. So he like put out this video on YouTube where he said,
Too
"Bye."
late. Too late, buddy.
It is
Cat's
too
out of
late.
the bag.
But he's deleted the video. So the face reveal video, he posted this video. It's this like dramatic. I'm gonna. People keep saying he looks like a moon. So on all of his videos, all of his YouTube comments were spammed with the moon emoji. The whole every single one.
Do you know what's fuck? The more these people are pointing out flaws in his face, the more I'm like, yeah, he's fucking ugly.
Look at him, he's just scrolling in every video he posts. So anyway, he deleted the original face reveal, and now he wears a mask at all times. outside of the house, hanging out with friends, at restaurants,
What?
everywhere.
They broke him. They
They
broke his
literally
brain.
fucking murdered this guy. He finishes the video
broke
with
his
him
brain.
going
He's gonna
through a
kill himself.
drive-through. He's going through a drive-through in the mask. He only wears the mask now. And he has this like contraption where it's like strapped on. So it's like a permanent fucking helmet. And he wears it everywhere.
There
Dude,
needs
that's
to be a
so
movie
messed
made
up.
about this guy and his psychological breakdown.
Dude, he got bullied so bad he will never show his face again. Literally.
I'm sure he doesn't wear it at home.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure. Probably not at home. But yeah, out in public. Yeah. He'd,
So when are we doing our face reveal, boys?
yeah.
We gotta build it up first. We gotta really build it up.
Yeah, maybe this is like foreshadowing. Maybe this will happen to us. Who knows?
Then we
But
all
yeah,
get
that's-
crazy plastic surgery. We get
Yeah.
bullied into like.
Nipple can shave his beard. He's out. He's fine.
True.
You can save your Mo. And
Yeah.
me too. Completely different people.
Yeah, we'll give you our facial hair and you can glue it on.
Oh, gross. I'll give you pubes as well.
Yeah, we've got
I
lots
have
of that.
pubes.
We can do
Hey,
we can do
on
like a
your
deal
face.
with Manscaped where we trim our pubes with Manscaped products.
What a pube reveal.
Yeah, pube reveal.
So yeah, anyway, I'm sharing the story of Dream before he offs himself, and then we can't laugh at the story.
I give him
Um,
2 months before he's.
But how crazy is that? This guy's 31 million subscribers. 31. From face reveal to yeah, the top comment. Can't wait for Dream's second face reveal.
After
Nothing.
he's done all the plastic surgery, got the chin reduction, all that stuff, he takes the mask off again. They still bully him.
Yeah. And then like one of the comments, dude, he didn't deserve this. Crazy. Oh, this guy's like, it doesn't matter what you were looking at as long as you continue to make a film. So he's like, no, just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. Don't worry about your face. I don't mind if the mask stays on or not. Just keep making content. So funny. You weren't saying that like 30 minutes ago. That guy was posting moons. So yeah, that's the story of Dream.
That's sad.
Really sad.
Oh, we got another sad one too. Schultz and the Nelk boys. But maybe we'll get into like some of these random ones because these ones are really fucking good. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
So this is super quick, right? So Elon Musk and the Tesla cars. He's made a Model S, a Model 3, a Model X, and a Model Y.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Oh, he's smart.
He's so fucking cringe. I'm not kidding. They're the order of release as well. S3XY.
What a man.
Yeah, I have fallen off like the Elon fan train, and I fucking just mega loathe that guy now. Everything he does is so cringe.
He's so cringe. Have you seen what he's doing now with the rebranding of X? He got a massive spotlight to beam an X symbol onto the apartment buildings across from the place where
Yeah.
he works.
So I've got
Yeah.
videos of it. So yeah, exactly that. So on top of the old Twitter building, he put up this massive literal X. And it's a light, but it shines right at the apartment building across the road, and it's so bright.
Imagine
Look
living
at
in
it.
that apartment building.
Yeah, look at it. Look, it flashes too.
Yeah, it flashes. Sounds like epileptic, like shock.
Look at him.
I'm just trying to make my wig mix.
Yeah. There's another angle as well. It's so funny. And so people are like petitioning and like complaining and whatever. So it won't be up for much longer, I'm sure, but it's so big.
So
Look how bright it is.
You get like a
Uh,
second of peace, and then it's like so.
yeah, it just tortures you. Yeah. Cringe as. And then Zuckerberg tweeted out. So what's the story? So Twitter, so X was already bought. He had to buy the name X to be able to use it. And then like Twitter will become available. So like the name Twitter. So Zuckerberg tweeted out and he's going to change the name of Threads to Twitter.
That's so smart.
So smart, man. Yeah. they're still going at it, I guess. They're gonna, beef for the boxing fight, maybe. Who knows?
Definitely very keen.
Okay, cool. All right, I got another one. So there's this football player that's like pretty unknown, who all of a sudden has become very known, but for not a reason that you'd expect. And I'll show you. So this is why he's become known, and I'll fill you in with details. Actually, why don't you guys guess? So why do you think this guy is famous?
Well, it's a bigger white guy that plays for the LA Chargers. Is it because of his skin color, or if he's a bit chubby?
No. So he's become a popular reaction meme to hot women on the internet. So whenever like a chick posts like a bikini pic or a hot pic on the internet and the girl's attractive, people are replying with his face because his name is Will Clapp. So yeah, people are now spamming. So this Sydney Sweeney, there was a sexy photo of her on the internet. So someone replies with Will Clapp. It's like what people reply with now. See? And if you keep scrolling, there you go. There you go again. She's blowing up. If you see that face around, you know why. It's because they're saying they will clap whatever the subject is. All right, and the last one, which I think is Nippler's favorite, we have a
this video is insane.
So we have a guy who has spent a lot of money, $20,000, on becoming a dog.
Oh no.
He spent $20,000 to transform himself into this.
When I first saw this video, I didn't read the caption, and I thought it was an actual dog.
No.
I read the caption, I had to do a double take.
So this is what he looks like, and we have some videos to show you, but just talk us through how you're feeling, Jetty. How are you feeling so far? $20,000 and he looks like this.
I'm assuming it's just a costume.
It's a bit more than a costume. Just a really realistic one. Here's some videos.
This is in the video I saw. It's very obvious in this video.
So I have several videos, Nippler. I went on a deep dive through this shit. And then probably the best video, which I think is the one that Nippler's seen, he went for a walk in the park.
People just patting him.
Now that is a brony.
That's something else, man.
It's definitely hard in there, right? This is a sex thing.
Oh, there's another dog. I didn't see this bit.
Oh, that dog is freaking out. What the fuck is it?
Better hope those dogs aren't on heat, man.
Yeah. Oh, how fun is that? So yeah, $20,000 to make himself like a dog. Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I would do that.
Oh.
For
Why?
fun?
Just imagine how easy his life is. Like if that's a permanent change, I would totally do that. Could you imagine living the life of a dog?
It'd be so hot in that suit. You're not thinking about this. It smells so bad.
I don't know, spend 40k and get the aircon extension. I don't know, the add-on for air conditioning inside that thing.
Drinking would be so annoying.
If you
as
had
well.
a choice, if you choose the dog life, you have to wear the suit 24/7.
You have to eat dog food.
Okay, the dog. Yeah, as long as people didn't treat me like this guy's being treated, and we're making fun of him. Like if I could just like click a button,
treat
and everyone...
you like a dog.
Yeah.
Give him a choke chain.
Yeah.
Hey, if I got treated like Scooby, my dog, the old Uber Duber, she lives the best life ever.
Yeah,
I
would
was
definitely
treating you like Scooby.
No?
Oh man, the pissing in your face part. You do love to piss. On
Oh
Scooby's face.
yeah, I've done that twice. Yeah, by accident though. Scooby ran underneath me. I just wouldn't run underneath my owner, you know. But you guys can't relate to like the simplicity of living like a dog.
Not like that.
I guess this is why I'm a brony and you guys are not a brony.
Oh, good. You got us.
We're so insulted.
No, but anyway, super fucked up. That guy needs a psychiatrist ASAP.
Definitely.
But speaking of heat, Scooby's actually on heat. It's way more fucked up than I was expecting. So you're meant to, like, ideally you wait until after their first heat before you get them desexed. But holy shit, if I could go back in time. I talked to a friend that, like, she, like, a little bit of blood, all good. They clean up after themselves mostly. No, man, it's like a scene from The Shining in my fucking house. It's everywhere.
Jesus.
Dripping all over the place. She sits. It's so sad. You feel so bad for her. She's tired. She's fucking anemic. She's like losing all of her blood. My life is tough right now.
God, we would have to get you desexed too if you if you lived the dog life.
Yeah, I would hump the fuck out of you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're sniffing that thing off. I'm not just doing the balls either. I'm doing the whole thing just to be safe.
Thanks for making this a safe space to discuss my issues and get some advice from my friends. I really appreciate you both. That input was.
Do it, pussy.
All right. So, Schultz and Nelk. Have you guys seen this or heard of anything about
I
this?
do not know who Nelk is. Or,
Really? Jetty?
He's a podcaster?
Yeah. So Schultz is, and then Nelk Boys is like kind of like the new Impulsive, but like whatever for like young kids or whatever. They talk about smashing women and whatever, just being degenerates. You guys haven't heard of this? No?
No.
You know, do you remember the Steve Will Do It segment? The guy who rubbed off his dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a part of the Nelk Boys. Anyway, so they had a podcast with Andrew Schultz on it, and it went to shit, and they never aired it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then the Nelk Boys manager came out and like talked about this like episode that never aired with Schultz, and then there was like this big like uproar on the internet for like the episode to get released, and then Schultz ended up coming out saying, "Just release the pod." And it's like an hour of him. So there's a guy on the pod called Steiny who apparently he was on his phone at one point in time, like texting. And the guys did like no research. They were asking Schultz just like bullshit questions. So Schultz just like had enough and just fucking like roasted them. Yeah, not in like a fun comedian way. Like you have insecurities and like you should do this, and it's like, oh, this happens when you're a poser, just like destroying their fucking life kind of way.
So is the Nelk Boys on Schultz's podcast or the other way around?
Other way around. So they invited Schultz on and did like no research ahead of it. So they had no fucking idea who he was. And it was just like, they were super disrespectful and whatever.
I mean, they should have just moved on there instead of digging into it.
Schultz wouldn't let him. So Steiny was like, he was the one that was getting like attacked. And then Steiny kept like bringing it up, like saying, you know, whatever, it's because of whatever. And then Schultz just like kept digging in. It was an hour of him just like roasting Steiny.
Jesus.
Yeah, like, what did you think of it?
If you watch it all, if you know the background of Nelk and you watch it all, no, Schultz is completely fine. Like, he should be roasting the fuck out of that little germ. That guy is such a fucking slime ball, Steiny. Little clout goblin fucking bitch. He's like 4 foot tall. He got like choked out by Jake Paul in a nightclub once. It was the fucking best. Yeah, no, he's dickhead. And he was on his phone, and like that whole podcast, like super dismissive podcast. They got like Donald Trump on. They had like, maybe I'm jealous of their success. Who knows? No, Schultz is a legend too. Yeah, like you could sit down on a podcast with him and say, "Hey, look, we haven't had time to prepare. We know nothing about you. Can you carry us and get us 5 million views on fucking YouTube?" And he'd do it. It's Schultz. He'd work it out. But no, they've obviously pissed him off. So, but yeah, if you ever get the chance, 8 minutes of it, and it's fucking hilarious. Watch the whole 8 minutes.
Did they release the whole thing?
Yeah, they did.
The full
yeah.
hour?
This 8 minutes is just highlights. But yeah, he's like, yeah, roasting them for like an hour. Yeah, so that's doing the rounds on the internet at the moment.
I feel like that'll be you if we ever become successful, Sean. Just roasting people now.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll be better than everybody. Guest on my podcast? No, fuck them. You know? All right, the audience can stop listening to my voice for a minute. What's going on with that? Just stop oil.
So you know how they're protesters. I think that a lot of them they're all over the world, and they've just been harassing people, mainly at sports events, I think, just to stop oil, and they just spray paint and stuff everywhere. So they actually got attacked by someone else.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll
the
put
cops.
this.
It's usually the cops. 2
YouTubers went to a convention for Just Stop Oil, and like, yeah, just put alarms on some balloons, and they kind of flew up, and no one could get them down, and they were so fucking loud, man.
Like air horns or something? They attached air horns to like air balloons and let them fly up into the sky, and then they got stuck.
Kind of like that, yeah.
That's such a troll. That's the best.
It's pretty funny though.
That's hilarious. Oh my god! Straight away, I wanted to pause that fucking thing. It's like a car alarm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, car alarm on helium balloons. Probably the best way to describe it.
God, how do you get that down? I'd be like trying to throw like knives or something up there.
It's a really high roof as well.
It's like 3 helium balloons in like a cathedral type thing, and they've like flown to the ceiling. That's so fucked up. So these people look like some fucking Christian missionaries, though. They don't look like oil refinery people or oil miners?
No,
No,
so
this is the
these
other
are the
side.
these
Yeah,
are the protesters.
Oh,
This
they're
is the
doing
good
it.
side. People did this to the good side. Now they need to go do it to the fucking oil men.
I'm confused. Hang on a minute. So the Just Stop Oil banquet, right? Okay. Oh, so people are trolling the Just Stop Oil people.
But dude, they're so annoying though, dude.
Oh, are
Look,
they?
yeah, just look up Just Stop Oil protesters. They are the worst, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Like
Okay.
climate change and all that stuff. Like trying to stop that, all good for that and everything. But they're just
Yeah.
dicks, man. Like they just
Oh,
sit
they're the
down.
people that block
Yeah,
roads.
yeah. So like people
These
are trying to get to work. People are like trying to get to hospitals, and they just like sit down. People like
They-
dragging them off the roads, and they just like try and jump in front of trucks. Like I hate
Oh,
them.
Yeah, that's dumb.
they blocked my office building. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Yeah.
All right, they do some things well. Every now and again they come through.
No. Like my actual place that I work, this happened to me the other day. They like, and it was definitely the oil people because there's like a, I don't know what it is. It's something like on the 13th floor of my building that have something to do with oil. They like blocked all the fucking doors. I couldn't get in to go to work. And then like when I tried to like push through one of them, she's like, "I'll yell assault! I'll yell assault!" So like I went around the back and there was this like really old lady, and I just like walked straight past her because she was old as fuck. What's she gonna do?
Sidestep her.
Like there's a news article about it, I'm sure. Yeah, the climate emergency people. Okay, maybe it was something different. Anyway, climate emergency it was, but
Yeah, there's one video of some dude just like decking one of the protesters because his wife was pregnant, I think, like into labor, and they're blocking the road. And he just,
oh
like,
shit.
just drops one of them.
So is there a resolution to this, or are we just gonna listen to that alarm for 20 more seconds?
Yeah.
Get to the
Fuck.
end. Those
What are they
ladders are nowhere near high.
Yeah.
The ladders
these,
go
like-
a third of the way up.
They're monster ladders too. Like that building must be like 10 meters tall.
What's
so
this
far
guy gonna
away.
do?
She had a big stick. Look,
It's nowhere near big enough.
look at the size of the stick though. That'd work. These guys have come together like MacGyver to solve this problem.
But I hate them, so
Fair enough. Yeah. I think like the protesters, it's just annoying when you're getting in the way of like day-to-day people.
yeah,
Like, I don't-
protest and everything. Just don't interrupt other people.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't get in the way. I actually gave the old lady a lecture like that. I said, I was like, this is not the way to. It's like I agree with your message, but this is not the way to spread it. I'm just trying to go to work as I
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
past them.
Like I had no opinion about it. Like I'm all for it, but now I hate them, and now I
Yeah.
probably want to buy more oil. So
You've got like
Go fuck
6
up the
gallons on the
petrol
way.
people. Go to Shell and fuck them
yeah,
up.
100%. Just don't interrupt people. Like there's another video if you look up in the YouTube search, just the oil like protesters. There's like heaps of like just the worst people. There's one lady like grabbing someone's hair.
Oh shit! This guy. Oh shit! This guy means business.
He's not fucking around at all.
He is not fucking around.
Oh,
okay.
Oh yeah.
A little bit too violent on that one.
That's what they want.
Is that a guy or a girl though?
They have a glorious mullet. Yeah, like they
That's
love
the
doing
guy,
that. Though.
okay.
Yeah, it might be that guy that needs to go to.
Oh,
Oh.
just head kicked her.
Why are they helping out their boy? There's like 10 of them just watching their bro get the shit kicked out of them.
Hey, Nippler,
Help
if
your
you were
boy
going to
out.
the shit out of him, I would leave you as well.
They're peaceful protesters, Nippler. Okay. What do they think like they're gonna do with this? Right? Like,
This is literally what they want, right? They want people to be talking about. They want clips like this to go viral.
oh, they want to get punched in the face.
Well, maybe not
Interesting
that
tactic.
exactly. But they want to like cause disruptions.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're watching it, right? Like, we're
I'd-
looking at it.
I'd grab the signs.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't have sold them.
Nah, wouldn't assault them. That's what they want.
Oh, what's this blue shit? No, if you the orange, I mean, sorry, I'm not colorblind.
That's the weirdest colorblind of all time. Saying orange is blue.
No, if you get orange,
They're literally the opposite sides of the color spectrum as well.
yeah, I know. No, if you get some orange shit on like my brand new white Vans, like I'm fucking some people up. And if you're 60 years old, so big. Oh, what the fuck? She's got the hose on him. Go, lady, go. Are these the same people that like fucked up the paintings though?
Yeah, yeah. Same group.
Those people should be fucking put to death.
What?
Yeah.
It's fucking painting, man. Settle down.
Are you kidding me?
It's just annoying, dude.
Hang on, do you actually not agree with my point of view there? So like they've like destroyed like a 600-year-old painting. Okay, that's too much, sorry. They've destroyed like a 300-year-old painting. You don't think they should be fucking murdered for that shit.
No, I'm pushing back on that.
So the human life is worth what? Like, what is it? 617K is how much you get in comp if you die. The human life is worth that. That painting is worth like $1 billion.
I don't think that's right.
It is right.
I agree with you.
Yeah, thank you, man. That's
No worries.
timeless. You can't destroy that shit. Like if they're out there,
Oh,
fucking
you suddenly give a shit about art, do you?
I give a shit.
Sean is an artist.
I give way more shits about timeless art than I do some dipshit fucking 20-year-old protester who's on a gap year in front fucking France. Like, who gives a shit?
We did stupid as shit when we were 20.
No, we didn't. We're not.
We did it
throwing
for
soup-
fun.
We're not throwing soup in a timeless painting.
That's true. Hey,
Have
hang
some
on.
goddamn
Wash the
respect.
soup off. It's
Have some
fine.
goddamn
No, no,
respect.
listen. Okay.
All right, you do not give a shit about art. Stop pretending like you do.
No, this is how maybe my mind's warped, right? If 4 blokes walked into the Louvre and then like one guy pissed on a painting as a dare, I'd be like, nah, he's fine, don't worry about it. But if like 2 people walked in and like intentionally vandalized it, fucking murder them. There's a difference in my mind. One's just like drunk stupidity being retards. The other's like some conscious decision to like destroy a painting.
I love the difference. Is like on one side you have death by hanging, I'm assuming, and on the other side they get off scot free. there's no wiggle room.
Yeah. Did you see the guy who went to jail? Well, I don't think he went to jail. He was going to go to jail because he engraved his initials into the Colosseum.
Oh, I saw that. And it was like it was him and his girlfriend's initials. It was like
Yeah.
you know, blah blah loves blah blah.
Yeah. Now that guy should die, right?
No, he should fight in the Colosseum.
Hell yeah, he should.
I'm kidding. I feel like he should get off scot-free too. I don't know why. Maybe it's the haircuts. Maybe I see the Karen haircut and I'm like, kill him. I don't know.
Yeah, you're letting all the guys off scot free.
Okay, they're just riding really slowly through traffic. That's kind of silly. At least these guys are mobile though. Like if one of the drivers wants to assault them, like they're on push bikes. Like catch me if you can, bitch. You know?
God, I'll be so angry in one of these cars behind You're late for work. You're behind that bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, that guy just took a fall. Watch how he falls over.
Yeah, they're like the flopping, man.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is my moment. Oh no.
Yeah. Dive face first into the pavement.
They must not be allowed to fight, like within the Just Stop Oil thing, because they never fight back.
Yeah, it's because you know what you're doing. Like you antagonized this. You can't then just like start fighting back. I love that the cops are fucking like arresting this guy for trying to do something about it, but they won't arrest the fucking protesters for blocking traffic. Anyway. Now that was fun. Now I feel angry. Now I want to go like punch some protesters. Nah, people, if you're gonna protest, just don't get in my way. I'll even give you money. The thing too, I don't know what they're trying to do. Like they're stopping the oil. What does that mean? Where do I donate? What do I do?
Oils and everything.
Yeah, that too.
Like
But
any
they're not
plastic,
like
yeah, use like oils in it. Like that
They're
phone
just
I
like-
have, I'm sure oils like contributed.
well, and a little kid built it. You know? Yeah, you're gonna rob little Timmy of a job and not give him the oil he needs to build my Samsung? You fucking insensitive bastards.
You should work for the oil companies. That's a great new ad campaign.
No, but jokes aside, like they're not pushing their agenda well. I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, how can I help them?
Yeah,
Let's
they
say I
need to,
agree.
because they're getting all this press. They need to have like a clear message.
Yeah. Like, what do you want us to do? Like, okay, you want to stop the oil. All right, how can I help?
Yeah, how do we stop it?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't help, but I'm saying you should at least tell people how they would. You know? I wouldn't because I don't want to. I like my petrol car. It goes brum brum and it sounds nice. I'm kidding. I like my petrol car because I'm too poor for a Tesla. That's really why I like it. Man, we've still got a fair bit left. Nick Kyrgios. Tattoo, huh?
Yeah, just YouTube it, man. It's a sick tattoo.
Yeah.
Or just look it up. I know you've been pretty critical of people's tattoos, but I feel like you'll like this one.
I love how I spelt his name too. Oh shit.
Oh wow, it's a lot.
Oh, get fucked.
Pokemon. Fuck, that's so cool.
That is awesome. Oh, he's even got an
Who is that?
Alakazam in there.
Yeah, he chose
That's-
well.
It's nice.
That's all first gen Pokemon too.
Yeah.
That is one of the best tattoos I've
Mewtwo.
ever
It's
seen.
got a Mewtwo there.
Yeah, Mewtwo, Lapras, Gyarados, Charizard, Blastoise, Alakazam, Gengar, Snorlax, Dragonite. Don't quiz me, bitch. I'm a Pokemon master. That's awesome. That's probably one of the best tattoos I've ever seen. Oh, look, he had a fucking team. Tell me he was unconscious.
Yeah, that would suck otherwise.
Dude.
I wonder how long it took.
Probably
They have
all
a
day.
team.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Man. That's awesome. You should
It
get
looks
that,
great.
Jetty. That's like, what, like 50 grand?
Yeah,
I
that'd
reckon.
be a ton, man.
And it's LA Ink as well. So it'd be
Yeah.
like over in, yeah, damn. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I would get like the affordable version of that, and it'd just be like a couple of stick figures and then Pikachu looking like dick. Or maybe like a big titty Misty.
Fuck yeah, brother. Wait, how old is she?
Oh. Adult Misty. Like,
good save.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigarette or something, just to make it very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottle of alcohol and a cigarette. She's over 18. All right. How are we helping you with your new job?
I'm helping him.
Uh-oh.
So
You are.
Wait, you're not actually helping him.
no, I'm
Are
going to
you?
help him now. So Niffler, you started a new job, and I'm sure you're doing a shit job at it. So I'm here to help.
Actually doing really well. Killing it.
Well, that's cap. There's no way you're doing well.
Don't say cap, you fucking zoomer bitch. Right, I'm getting defensive. How are you going to help me?
All right. So you know how Sean, you brought up a couple of like bad sayings people have at work. Like, I think yours was what was it that people say? Like, living the dream.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I shudder every time someone says.
Yeah.
dream.
So
Yeah.
I thought I'd bring up some extra cliches or sayings you could use at the office just to make you feel a bit smarter.
Okay.
Fit in. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you work from home though?
No, I work in the office 4 days a
Okay.
week.
Next time you want to propose something, you can say it's a win-win situation.
Oh, I like that.
It is good. I don't see
Win.
your notepad and pen.
And then next time you want to have a brainstorming session, you can say, let's think blue skies.
Oh, I
Let's think
hate
blue
that.
skies.
Dude, my boss uses that on me all the time. She's like, okay, blue skies, Sean, what would you prefer? I was like, fucking $1 million, bitch. What the fuck do you want me to say? Like,
I wouldn't be
blue
working
skies.
here with you.
Exactly.
If you need to catch up with someone a little bit later, you can just say, let's touch base later.
Oh,
Touch base. Yeah, I've
I
used
think
that one.
that's Sean's trigger.
I actually use that all the time.
Yeah, I use that all the time.
Let's touch base on XYZ.
What about if you another brainstorming session? One, I want you guys to think outside the box.
Just tell me what the fuck you want me to do. Like, I don't want to think outside the box. I gotta get paid enough to think outside the box.
This is now This is Sean's cringe challenge now.
I haven't heard someone use this one, but I guess if you can't come to agreements with someone, you can say we need to cross the chasm,
I've never heard that.
or we need
Never
to
heard
bridge
that
the
one.
gap.
Bridge
Oh,
the
yeah,
gap, I've
bridge the
heard.
gap.
Yeah. All right. Say you're under resourced. You can say we don't have enough boots on the ground.
Oh,
I've heard that. I've heard that one.
So if you need someone to take responsibility, you can say who's going to step up to the plate.
and I love that the person asking is like the most paid in the room. It's like, okay, who's gonna step up to the plate and do this for me for no extra fucking wage and work over? Man, I'm getting angry. It's fucking Sunday
can-
evening.
I'll add one I heard at my new job. So the guy runs the company's ex-military, and he was talking about sending people to like different sections to work. And he's like, okay, we need to figure out how many people we deploy here. He always said deploy. It's like,
So
who are
just
we
like-
deploying?
Instead of just rock up to the office.
Yeah, deploy to like go do low-level IT work.
Deploy
war
to
zone
the
down
copy-
This code's fucking buggy as fuck. Send our best troops in.
If you get a bad project or you need to improve something, you need to put lipstick on a pig.
I've heard that saying. Yeah.
You're trying to make it look pretty.
I've heard that saying when we're talking about Nippler, when he's getting ready to go out.
Me too.
Bullshit. I don't know when
Maybe you need to. We know you don't. Okay, if you're facing a few troubles, you can say we're facing headwinds.
Headwinds.
Say it.
Headwinds.
Headwinds.
Yeah, because it's like
The
blowing
fuck's a
back.
headwind?
It's blowing back against you.
You okay?
I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. I feel like I'm at work. It's fucked.
All right, so say you need to start collaborating with some people. You need to tear down those silos.
I've heard that
yeah.
too. Because like
I've
people
heard
work
that.
in silos or whatever the fuck. Yeah, we got to tear down the silos. Ugh.
Do you ever feel like your message isn't getting across? Do you ever feel like you're sounding like a broken record?
Yeah, that one's good. That one's classic.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm stuck on the silos comment. I've heard that before.
Yeah,
It's making me
silos
cringe.
was big. But when I started working at my
Yeah.
old job, yeah, it was all about breaking down the silos.
Yep. Yep.
What about feel like you're just working really hard at the moment, Shawnee? You work pretty hard. Do you ever feel like you're burning the candle at both ends?
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's the most real thing I've ever seen. From you.
Except on one end it's work and on the other end it's home life. And they're just like burning away.
And then this podcast is in the middle, burning. out.
Yeah.
You're not getting what you want from who you're asking from, so you're getting some pushback.
Some pushback. Nippler, I'm feeling some pushback from you. And I think we need, Jetty, I think we need to invest time in breaking down the silos and think blue skies.
Yeah, we're really coming up against some headwinds here.
Loop me in when you get to do that.
All right, let's cross the canyon.
Push the canyon. Yep. Let's loop back on this. Let's put a pin in that for now.
Yeah, we'll touch base later.
We'll touch base later.
And we'll keep moving the needle. So
Yeah.
my door is always open. Let's put it in the pipeline.
Open door policy. We have like an open plan office. It's like just desks. Everyone's looking at everyone all the time, and people still say, "I have an open door policy," or like an open desk policy. Like you could just come up and say, "Bitch, there's no fucking door. What are you talking about?" Like, yeah, it's open door. Fuck, I'm
Well,
triggered.
It is what it is.
The other one, this guy I used to work with used to say, "We're not here to fuck spiders."
Oh, yeah, that's
you
a
heard that one?
classic.
Yeah?
It's great
Or like, we're not here to put shoes on a centipede.
because there's a lot of shoes.
That's a lot of shoes.
That's a good saying. You should use
No.
that.
Oh, that triggered me so much. I feel like I've gone to work early. Like I
Yeah.
had like another 2 hours of weekend and you just ruined it.
Blue skies, Sean. Blue skies.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. If you're still here, you're still listening, thanks. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.